Hi everyone, I hope you all are doing really well. Welcome back to my channel. So wonderful to have you here. I want to make this video very quick, as I always keep saying this, but I keep talking about it. But if you watch my previous video, I talked a little bit about, actually a lot about, although I said I want to talk a little bit about it because it's not important, but it ended up being, I was ranting, talking about narcissists and how narcissists using you for their own personal gain and leave you like smashed in the corner and moving on in their lives and getting their careers in order, getting their lives back in order, getting their family life in order, marriages, relationships, whatever. And I kept saying that they are using your aura. If you are a kind, loving, caring person, they're using this energy, your power that you oftentimes don't realize, using for their own gain. And then at the end of the day, they just act as if nothing happened. Or sometimes they are putting the blame on you. In this video, I want to talk about what oftentimes is missing when we talk about the dynamic between narcissists and empath. So I want to, oftentimes we talk about empath, narcissist, empath. I want to be very cautious here. I want to be very careful and not using, in the previous video, I also did not use the word empath. If you watched that, please watch it, because I will make a series of videos about empaths, because all over the internet it is very wrongly described what empath is. And in another language, in actually majority of my videos are all about this dynamic between narcissists and the people narcissists use. And again, I'm not saying empath because that's something else, not that what people think it is. And I'm also not want to use the word victims, because this is exactly the purpose of this video. Because I hope that I can encourage you with this video, if you are a, I'm not saying victim again, because you are not a victim. If you have encountered a narcissist who sucked your energy, your positivity, loving, caring nature, something that they do not have, something that they are lacking in their lives. That's why they find you, they select you, literally select you and suck everything out of you, and you don't even know it. You don't even feel it. Even if you are the most, world champion of knowing who narcissists are, oftentimes if they're very good at it, if they have done it in their entire lives, then you cannot even know it, feel it, understand it. So, but, as I said, oftentimes we feel like we are, there's nothing we can do. They screwed up my life. They just leave me hanging like that, whatever it is, right? You're angry, you're sad, you're upset, whatever it is. But what they don't realize is, if you are, and I give me as an example, they don't realize who they mess with. They don't realize that you can be a loving, caring, nice and kind person, but you can be a badass too. And oftentimes, mistakenly, when it comes, for example, to me, they don't know who they are dealing with. So, as I keep saying, no one can mess with Ayguen. No one. Then my scorpionic energy comes out, and it is not going to be so easy peasy thing. For example, example, one of these liars and cheaters sucked my goodwill, my good heart nature, my loving, caring nature, and make now their career back in order, who was in the slumps, now going back in their careers, in their life path, who had a midlife crisis, now they're back in order with their family. I said family because liar and cheater doesn't really have a family because it's built on lies and cheats. Okay, so, and especially if these people are in the a public figure, then they don't want their stuff to be out there in the public, right? In the news, in the public, and somewhere. But whom are we kidding, right? I mean, forget about me being a badass and who they don't know who they're dealing with. I mean, what's this? In this day and age, everything is in here. You don't even have to try it, right? I mean, if you're really pushing the limits, I mean, what are they thinking? Maybe the good news of being so much disturbed by narcissists is that, and if you're a scientist like me, and if you are a Scorpio, 5x Scorpio, which is rare in the 8th house, you are a skeptic anyway. And you make sure that this time you keep yourself safe. And I am personally extremely proud that I made it clear from the beginning, which I'm teaching a lot on my videos, to put the line, not crossing here, but at the same time keeping myself safe. Because at the end of the day, it's about you being safe. As I'm trying to explain to you, these people are going around in life cheating, lying, and making a life for themselves in a bubble. And if you say to me, okay, they will get their karma, back, I don't care about that. It's not my business for the life giving them their karma back. My business is to protect myself. How do I do that? I do that legally. That's my thing. For over the years, and I would say not a few years, over the last 12 years, I kept the documentation from all the lies and cheats and whatever the thing people have caused me hurt or affected in my life. I have all the documentation are still with me. So even if these people have their sleepless nights to think that, one day this thing can come out, it's fine. Then don't lie, don't cheat. But the thing is, nobody can mess with people like us. We have a good heart. And I encourage you to please change the way of thinking. Not believing that you are the victim and that's it. No way in hell. I personally never accept that I'm a victim of anybody. Who the hell are they? How come how dare they even think that they can put me in a victim position? I have the power. They don't even know it. And so it's not about also having the power. I have now the power. It's also not about that. It's about you. Again, it's about you. If you have been in any way, shape, or form used by a narcissist, then I want you to understand that you're not a victim. You can have the power if you act like it. If you can act accordingly. How? First, identify it, put your line, not crossing, and protect always yourself, no matter what. Even if you think oh my God, you like this person, even if you think this is your boss, your colleague, your whomever, somebody on internet and somebody on YouTube, whoever, your neighbor, your roommate, I don't know who. I don't care, it doesn't matter. What matters is act accordingly. Do everything possible to protect yourself. And maybe, as I said, the good news is, having been used probably so many times, is to finally know that you must protect yourself. If there's any documentation, keep it. If there are any screenshots you need to make, do it. It's not that you will be using, maybe if they push your buttons, you can. It's not about that. It's about to knowing that you are safe at all times, protected at all times. You might say, okay, in the previous video, what about I said keep being a good-hearted person at all times? Of course. Of course. Again, it's not about them. As I keep saying, screw them. It's about you being protected. You have the power and you are not the victim. If they are so scared not this to be leaked, not to be this on the public, and not to be having their career affected, their life affected, their families affected, their relationships affected, their whatevers are affected, then don't do this, SHIT. Don't do it then. Why are you scared about? Who are you messing with? You just can't mess around with people and then think that, okay, now I'm out again. It's just like, I got it again. Good job. No. So make sure that the narcissist understands that, and at all times protect yourself, also legally. Sounds good? All right. I hope you liked this video. If you did, give me a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, let me know in the comments what your experience are. If you have other coping mechanism, again, in this channel, we are not talking about toxicity. Please stay away from toxicity. It's not about, I will give it back to you. It's not about that. That's not what I'm talking about. If you're a person like this, or actually want to be in this negativity, you can go somewhere else. This is not the channel. This is a channel for empowerment. Empowerment. And so, yes, if you haven't already, until midnight, you can get my launch, my artwork launch discount of 40% off until midnight tonight, Eastern time. Check out my online store. I'm so excited, showing the world that I'm not a robot, you know, and regardless of me having a doctor title, I am very passionate about art and all sorts of arts. And I am so happy that I launched it on Valentine's Day yesterday. So please check it out. Let me know what you think. And I hope you will like it. You can get 40% off until tonight, midnight. Take care. Bye-bye.